Okay, so here's a look at what the first lesson should be like. The very first thing we're going to do is work with our picking slash strumming arm. Now for me, I'm left-handed, so it's my left hand. Most of you are probably right-handed, it's probably your right hand. In either case, what I want you to do is I want you to go to what's called the bridge, which is this section right here. It's kind of where the strings end. And I want you to kind of karate chop right outside the strings. I don't want you to be on the strings because they don't sound like this. We don't want that. We want to be kind of next to the strings but not touching them with your strumming hand. And the next thing I want you to do is hold your pick like this. The narrowest end should point towards the guitar, looking like this. And then once you've got this kind of whole thing, karate chop, and swing your fingers over, your hand should look kind of like this. Now once you've got this position, and that's a little comfortable, I just want you to do this. Just strum down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. Now, your first time out, it might turn out to sound something like this. Maybe hit 2 or 3 strings at once. But we want to try just to only focus on this very single string, the low E string. And as you may recall from the previous video, eat a darn good breakfast every day. This is the low E string, or the eat string. Now, once you do that, then once you're comfortable with that, I want you to go to the A string. Then on down to the D string. Then on down to the G string. Then on to the B string. Then to the high E string. And again, like I said, it's okay if sometimes maybe you're doing this. It doesn't need to be perfect right now. What I want to happen is I want you to commit 2 minutes of practice to doing just this. And again, repetition, not perfection. It can be slower if you want. You can take as much time as you want. Just do that for 2 minutes. Just like that. Make sure your hand stays like mine, kind of attached to the guitar. So you're really kind of pivoting your wrist. It's not too much about your arm. Your arm isn't moving a lot, just your wrist is. Just like that. Hitting each string 4 times. Moving on to the next. So like I said, repetition, not perfection. That is something you're going to hear me say a lot, because a lot of the times when things are new, they're not perfect. It's through the repetitions done imperfectly, done imperfectly, that you will eventually find your sweet spot, your comfort level, and you'll get better and better each time. So that is the very first thing that you will do in the first lesson.